So summarizing the cycle, first, both Israel and America did what was right in their own eyes. Secondly, it get increasingly worse. And then thirdly, it's a spiritual war. The book of Judges references idols and or gods in at least 38 verses. Whenever you have an idol, it's associated with the demonic and demons. There was an infiltration, a permeation of demonic activity in Israel that kept them in this cycle that they were living in. And we have those very same demons alive today, folks, 3,000 years later. And they're doing the exact same thing to us as a people. So often what the enemy does, if all of a sudden there's a respite in their activity because of something that has transpired, that all they're going to do is wait for a more opportune time. Jesus, when he was being challenged by Satan, in Luke it tells us, and Satan fled, Satan left, waiting for a more opportune time to come back. Satan's looking for a more opportune time to come back in and to continue the work that he's done. I think America is still being weighed in the balance of God's scales for judgment. And so if we realize that this is what is going on, it's all people living out what was right in their own eyes. If this is what's been going on in America, God cannot turn a blind eye to this without giving an apology to Sodom and Gomorrah. We literally deserve God's judgment in this land. And if we think there's going to be a solution, it's not going to come with human innovation to bring about a golden age. It's going to come with repentance. And it's going to come before God saying, I'm sorry. In America's history, some presidents called days where they'd come together of solemn assembly. And the purpose for the solemn assembly was that we would come before God. We would reflect. We would ask God to forgive us for where we have ignored, violated, and rebelled against him, and have mercy on us as a nation. I think one of the things that needs to happen before we could ever begin talking about a golden age is we need to call a day of solemn assembly, a week of solemn assembly, a month of solemn assembly, and just say, God, we're sorry. And without you, we cannot recover.